Hello, enulmer. Just want to take a minute and explain the Fallout 4 deathclaw that I made. Um, as you can see, he stands pretty decently. I had to put a lot of work into this guy. But here, let's get a good. He's a big boy. He's big. But hey, come on, man. Fully articulated. What you got? Look at that. Let me start showing this off here. Look at we got. What I did here is I took two of the biggest G.I. Joe Sigma 6 characters they made, Destro and Heavy Duty, I think, or Roadblock. I don't know. It was one of the two freaking musclehead guys. They think they had the same body, but obviously used Roadblock, I think is who it was, for the top here. Had to do something weird here, but that's just to kind of get that chest to pop out. Even though it looks ugly here, you know, when it's all said and done and sitting there, it looks kind of good. It kind of brings everything together. Kind of like this little lip here on the butt, just to make everything kind of see the pivot and how that. Super simple. I mean, it was just two torsos. You know, drilled all the shit off. There was arms there at one time, and then connected them, leaving the swivel. May as well if I can. And that way, it actually gave him a lot more, options for swiveling and stuff, for posing. But I left his arm the same here. These things were really stupid how they work. It basically, if I cut that in half, it would have destroyed the whole thing. So I had to leave it. I wanted to extend his forearm, but or whatever the fuck. God damn it. Whatever arm that is, his bicep. Sorry. Wanted to extend it, but couldn't. So I had to kind of, do the same thing, or just kind of illusion, and just put the elbow down here, so that way it looked like his, bicep was just a little bigger than it was. But they kind of have huge forearms anyways, so it ended up kind of working in my favor, all that. This is the two heads put together. You can see some of that shine from Destro's head down there. See a little tiny glare. Destro's, Roadblocks, and they're both turned chin up. So you can, I don't know, I think it helped when I was trying to get the articulation. The mouth moves, and that is something, let's see, I guess that looks like Cyclops' foot. His little foot joint, the old Toy Biz toe joints, which I never got the purpose of a toe joint. It didn't really frickin' work, but whatever. They did it. They pushed the boundaries with that shit. So yeah, fully articulated. So the tail here, I did Lego Bionicles, and you can see them in there. And basically just did one at a time. Once it, did I start here? Yeah, I started, fuck, I don't remember. I think I started on this one. So yeah, I kind of just had that one to go off of. And then once this was dried, I made this one. So you just kind of like, as it's drying, you just kind of mash it around. And then same here, you just kind of pull it out and then mash it around as it's drying. And you just make sure, they're never connecting. Eventually you get that kind of swivel. And it's freaking Bionicles. So I didn't think that was going to be something I could use. And sure as shit, I got rid of a bunch of Bionicles a while back, and now I'm regretting it. What can you do? But that's him. And I ended up having to put... Oh, and then, obviously this is two G.I. Joe's legs. I guess it'd be Heavy Duty's up here, and then Destro's down here. Knee and his Destro's foot. Yeah, it looks like Destro's foot, but you can see it down there. But had to put to balance this guy out to get him to stand up, because I mean he stands up pretty decently. You don't have to mess around with him too much. Put him in different poses. I mean, depending on what you do, he may not stand. I mean, it's up to you. But I ended up putting a bunch of BBs in here for weight. Drilled as much of his foot down as I could, and did some in the feet. Like up here, there's probably only like 20 BBs, but whatever. I mean, something I learned from Fallout is every little bit counts. So same thing here. BBs up here. This one got a few BBs. I think this one did too, which I regret now. These don't need any weight, even though they're there to balance them out too. But the more, see, look at the joints loosened up over time. But see, you don't want to make one of these things, put all this damn work into it, and use some shitty joints that are gonna fall apart. So that's why I use a Sigma 6. I really feel like their joints are really sturdy, strong. But yeah, that's him. Oh shit, you guys probably didn't hear half of that, but we'll see. Thank you.